As I rightly told you earlier, that was the first stage of our design. So for this second stage, we are going to beautify it the more, and we are going to add effects to it. For this, we'll be using PicsArt over here. So you are going to click on it. So PicsArt basically works both online and offline, so it now depends, but the feature I'm going to be using works offline. So that is why my data is not on. So I'm working offline here, as you can see. So as a new user, it's going to ask you to sign in, but you can skip the process. For me now, I'm not yet signed in. So now this button over here, I'm going to click on it. Then immediately I click on it, it is going to appear like this. You are going to see start with a photo or video. Click on it. Then this is basically how it is going to look. So it's going to bring your images. Now this is the design we just created. I'm going to click on it. So after I have clicked on the design, it's going to appear on the interface. This is how the interface is going to look like. These buttons that are down here, I'm going to scroll. You are going to see add photo. Then I'll click on it. So for this add photo now, I'm going to go over to my files where I kept my other files. So now these images I'm going to be using for this, I'm not going to do wipe their backgrounds, and all of them are on a dark background for this purpose. So these are the background, these are the back images I'm going to be using. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you are going to see up here add 5. I'm going to click on it. So these are the 5 images I want to make use of, but the thing is, in order for me to make use of them, I cannot make use of all I just brought all of them in here once, so that I will not have to be coming and going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them all to different locations like this, and then I'm going to be picking them one by one and be maximizing them the way I want. So this is the first image now I will be working on. So I'm going to scroll, and then I'm going to see blend. I'll click on it. You are going to see blend to screen. So this is the way it is looking on the blend to screen feature. Then this is now what I'm going to do. I'm going to enlarge it a little, and then I move it over to this side. I'll still come and enlarge it again just to get what I want. So basically this is what I want to achieve for this end of this design. It is already looking like that. Now I'm going to lock up that particular image up. The next image I'm going to be working with is this one. So once I click on it, I'll bring it down, then I'll click on this layers icon, it will close. So I'm now going to go back again to blend, and then I'll blend it to screen. So I'm going to reduce the size for this particular one. And then I'll place it at the middle of the image like this. So this is what I want to achieve. So I'll place this one at the middle like this. So having placed this guy like this, I'm still going to go and I'll lock it up. Then the next image I will be working with in the process of this is this one. So I'll click on it, bring it out, and then I'll still go back again to blend, and I'm going to blend it to screen. So once I have blended it to screen, this is how it's going to appear. I'm just going to place it like this at this part of this design. So this is the way it is looking. I'm going to reduce the size a little bit, and then I'll move it this way so that it does not interfere with others. So basically this is what we have achieved with it. I'm now going to lock it up. Then I'll click on this guy, bring it out, and then I'm still going to blend it to screen again. Blend to screen. So once I blend it to screen, as you can see, this is how it's going to look like. So I'm just going to increase the size and then I'll place it like this. And then I'm going to lock it up. Then the last but not the least is this image over here. So it seems as if I don't really have any need for it, but I'm just going to blend it to screen. And then I'm going to add it here. Can you see how it is looking? It's now looking as if the sun is right over there. So I'll still enlarge it more in order to achieve that the more. And then I'll place it over here. So now this first image here, I'm going to click on it like this, and then I'll click on it again. You are going to see duplicate. I'll duplicate the image. So once I duplicate it, I'll be able to get a new one. It's more like copy. So this new one, I'm going to increase the size and then I'm going to place it up here. Can you see the way it's looking now? Can you see the glow as it is affecting this aqua up here? So now I'm going to leave it this way. So basically my design now is done. Then what I am going to do now is I'm going to save it to my gallery. I'm going to click this download icon here. So once I click on it, it's going to load for a little while. It will not take time. I'm going to see this great edit saved to your gallery. Now we are going over to the third stage of our designing. So now we have added the effects on PicsArt. For this particular one, we are going to be using a photo editing tool known as Snapseed to edit the image properly. So I'm going to click on it. Once I click on it, this is how the interface is going to look like. So I'm going to tap here, and then these are the images from my gallery. This one was the one from Pixel Lab. This one was the one from PicsArt. So the one from PicsArt downloaded twice. So I'm just going to pick one of them. So can you see the way it is looking? So now if you look down here, these are various gradients of different colors. So if you click on portrait, this is how portrait looks like. Then you click on smooth, this is how smooth looks like. Pop, this is how pop looks like. Accentuate, so basically if you look at this accentuate, it is really okay, but the saturation is too much. So I'm going to be editing it manually. So I'll come over to tools, I'll go to tune image, then you're going to see brightness. So so you basically work with this one by moving it either like this or like this. So I'm just going to move brightness to 4. Then I'm going to click down here, this one, I'll click on it. You are going to see contrast. So this is how contrast looks like. So I'm just going to move my contrast to 3. Click on it again, you are going to see saturation. So I don't want the saturation to be too much, so I'll leave it at 25. Then I'll click down here, you are going to see ambience. So this is how my ambience looks like. So I'm just going to increase my ambience to 24. Go down again, click on highlights. For my highlights, I'll leave it at +1. Then go to shadows. I will increase my shadow to 16. Then I'll go to warmth. I'm going to leave my warmth at 0. Then I'll go back to my ambience, reduce it to 16. So basically like this, now it is good to go. Then I'll click on OK, and then I'm going to click on export and save. So photo has been saved to my gallery. this is the way our design is looking. Thank you very much for staying up to the end. But one more thing, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share this video.